Welcome back, spiritual angels. I've been away for a little bit and recovering from sickness again. Like I have mentioned before on my channel, that I do have a pretty severe lung condition that keeps me sick like all the time. But I'm pushing through. No worries to all. So, with these cards, these cards talk about for this collective, stop trying to explain things that will never be understood by others. You've evolved to a level that others aren't willing to put in the work to be at. So stop holding yourself back, because those that are meant to follow will at the right time. You've created your own space and time to put in the work. If they have not, you can't generate it for them by proxy or by your sheer strong will to have them with you, and for them to be at your level. So the ancestors are saying is like they will follow how they're meant to follow, and maybe not at all, but I get the sense that the way that they're going to follow is in their own way. And I feel like you'll adjust. And it doesn't seem that way because I know that you may want it to be, on the beautiful level that you're at, but they just can't be there. So find a way to alchemize that and kind of let that go and wait for the way that they'll be able to follow in their own, journey, in their own time period. I hope that makes sense. You're being reminded that you are in a time of like great clarity. And so you have built this great inner strength and peace of mind. So just remember that not everyone can build that for themselves. I keep getting this sense, this Ace of Swords keeps coming out about in a whole lot about in this, especially for this collective, about like a stolen inheritance, or you being, or this collective being left out of something. And also it's super kind of confusing because a lot of things are said about this, like also like just people trying to falsify things to make it seem like you're not part of something that you need to be part of. And I'm getting that really, really, really strong. So I'm being asked to mention that, some people are are still thinking that you're like in a lower vibration, that they can still kind of gaslight you and take whatever they can from you, siphon your energy, and you're just so far beyond that. You've ascended so far beyond that. And that'll all come to light because, like I said, as you're gaining more clarity, masks are falling off. And I mean, I feel like this specific collective is way beyond that at that point. Now, you do still have some people that are still trying to, just trip you up and kind of trigger you, because they're just having a really hard time adjusting to this new you. So they're trying to bring back that old you, and they just can't stand that they're seeing how divinely protected you are and how supported you are by this new soul tribe that you've called in, and you're being surrounded. They can't handle the all-around strength, your all-around strength, but you're being asked and reminded, to just kind of ground yourself, protect your energy, and continue on your path, because that your path will just continue to illuminate itself. Your blessings will continue to come in. Your manifestations will continue to come in. I'm going to leave it there. So many blessings to all.